Good morning, dear children. Today we will start with a new topic, stars. In previous video I had explained you about the day and night concept, about the sky and other things. Example, planets, Mercury and Venus, why they are called morning evening stars, about the moon, about the celestial bodies. Everything was explained in the previous video. Here I will explain you about the constellations, pole star and wandering stars in the sky. First of all, I will tell you the definition of star. It's a natural luminous body, means which shines. Luminous का मतलब होता है जो चमकता है. In the sky, especially at night. It is told night time because in the day time the sunlight is dominant. मतलब सनलाइट बहुत ज़्यादा होती है जिसके कारण हमको स्टार्स दिखते नहीं हैं, बट वो वहीं होते हैं स्काई में अपनी जगह पर. वो नेचुरल होते हैं. इट इज़ गॉड मेड, नॉट मैन मेड. सो इट इज़ अ नेचुरल ल्यूमिनस बॉडी विजिबल इन द स्काई स्पेशली एट नाइट टाइम. स्टार्स आर ह्यूज, मतलब बड़े होते हैं. ग्लोइंग बॉल्स ऑफ गैसेस, मतलब वो गैसेस के बने होते हैं. क्लोजेस्ट स्टार हमारा अर्थ का कौन सा है? सन. सन हमको क्यों सर्कल में दिखता है? क्योंकि वो हमारे अर्थ के पास में है एज कम्पेयर टू अदर स्टार्स. मोस्ट ऑफ द पिनप्रिक्स ऑफ लाइट दैट शाइन इन द नाइट स्काई. पिनप्रिक्स मतलब और भी जो हमको छोटी छोटी चीज़ें शाइनिंग में दिखती हैं रात को स्काई में, दे आर ऑल्सो स्टार्स. स्टार्स आर फाउंड इन ह्यूज ग्रुप्स कॉल्ड गैलेक्सीज. बहुत सारे जब स्टार्स इकट्ठे हो जाते हैं, बड़े बड़े ग्रुप्स बन जाते हैं, उसको गैलेक्सी भी बोला जाता है. पर जो स्टार के पैटर्न्स, उन पैटर्न्स को बोलते हैं कॉन्स्टेलेशन. मीन्स द शेप ऑफ अ स्टार फॉर्म्ड, इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज कॉन्स्टेलेशन. A star is a large ball of burning gas in outer space that you see as a small point. स्टार हमको बिल्कुल पॉइंट के फॉर्म में क्यों दिखता है? क्योंकि वो हमारे अर्थ से बहुत दूर है. इट इज़ वेरी वेरी फार अवे फ्रॉम द अर्थ. अ स्टार इज़ अ ल्यूमिनस बॉल ऑफ गैस, मतलब वो गैसेस का बना है. और कौन सी मेन गैसेस हैं? हाइड्रोजन एंड हीलियम. इट इज़ मेड अप ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एंड हीलियम हेल्ड टुगेदर इन इट्स ओन ग्रेविटी. इट मीन्स कि स्टार्स अपनी जगह पे स्टिल क्यों हैं? वाई दे आर फिक्स्ड एट देयर ओन प्लेसेस? बिकॉज ऑफ द फोर्स ऑफ ग्रेविटी. Now comes star appears at dots or points to us. In the night sky we can see lot of stars as compared to the daytime. They appear dots because they are very very far away from the earth. Sun is the closest star to the earth. That's why sun appears like a huge ball in the circle form, and it is called as huge ball of fire. Here we can see daytime and nighttime sky. In the nighttime stars are visible, whereas in the daytime we cannot see the stars. This is due to the huge amount of sunlight. We cannot see the stars, but they are stable at their places. They are present in the sky all the time, but they are not visible in the daytime due to the sun's brightness. मतलब सनलाइट इतनी ज़्यादा होती है कि हमको स्टार्स दिखते नहीं हैं. तो आप सोच सकते हैं कि इतने सारे स्टार्स की लाइट कितनी ज़्यादा होगी, पर वो फिर भी हमारे अर्थ पे इफ़ेक्ट नहीं करती है, बिकॉज वो हमारे अर्थ से मिलियंस ऑफ लाइट ईयर्स दूर हैं. Now we will proceed to our another topic, that is constellations. A constellation is a group of stars that appear to form some recognizable pattern or shape in the sky. Here comes the definition of constellation. A constellation is a name given to a group of stars in the sky that make up certain patterns. Sometimes this pattern can also be imaginary. मतलब चिल्ड्रन, जब स्टार्स का कोई शेप दिखता है हमको स्काई में या उनका कोई पैटर्न बनता है तो उसको हम कॉन्स्टेलेशन बोलते हैं. मतलब एक ग्रुप ऑफ स्टार्स, कुछ स्टार्स मिलके एक शेप बनाते हैं. तो उसको बोला जाता है कॉन्स्टलेशन। वो कुछ रिकॉग्नाइजेबल पैटर्न्स बनाते हैं जिनको नाम भी दिए गए हैं हमारे साइंटिस्ट के द्वारा। सम साइंटिस्ट हैव गिवन द नेम टू द कॉन्स्टलेशन। दे फॉर्म अ स्पेसिफिक पैटर्न एंड समटाइम्स वो इमेजिनरी भी होते हैं, मतलब हम कभी स्काई में देखें और हमको एक डिफरेंट पैटर्न स्काई में दिखेगा स्टार्स का, तो हमारे इमेजिनरी भी होते हैं कि हम देख देख के इमेजिन करने लगते हैं स्टार्स में पैटर्न बन रहे हैं या उसके कुछ शेप्स बन रहे हैं। सो हियर इज द डेफिनेशन। Some patterns I have given here in the night sky. Big Dipper you can see, Little Dipper, Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, the main constellations which are always identified in the sky. Then you can see many other names written, many other patterns are formed. In your syllabus you will study about Ursa Major, Ursa Minor as well as Orion. Then comes Cassiopeia and many other patterns are also there. Pole star is also there, which we can see in our night sky. Here comes first constellation, Ursa Major. It is also known as Great Bear or Big Dipper. These two stars which you can see at the top of these constellations are the pointers. This is because the line joining those points is the direction of a special star called the pole star. Now comes Ursa Minor, another constellation which is also called as Small Dipper. This is an easily recognizable pattern and mostly this pattern is visible in springtime or spring season. You can see the pattern here. It is made of Ursa Minor. Now comes one more constellation, Orion, which is very easily recognizable constellation and it is mostly visible in winter. It is a very old constellation. This constellation of Orion is most prominent and among is the oldest in the night sky. So we can say it was the oldest constellation and recognized as Orion. Now comes another constellation which is called as Cassiopeia. It is visible in autumn season. You can see the pattern here, children, in the sky as well as the pole star is also visible. Now the easiest way to spot Cassiopeia, it is to look for the W in the north, or we can see the side of inverted in the form of M. You can see here, either if we see from north it will look W, or we can see in the form of M. Then comes, children, why is constellation important or useful? Because it helps the people to recognize stars in the sky by looking the patterns and location, मतलब जगह. It is much easier to spot, मतलब identify करना. The constellations are being used since ancient time. पुराने टाइम में तो इसका बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ होता था कैलेंडर का रिकॉर्ड रखने के लिए, डायरेक्शंस के लिए. तो इसके लिए कॉन्स्टेलेशंस को बहुत यूज़फुल माना जाता है. Since our ancestors are using this constellation patterns to keep the record of the changes in seasons as well as some months and to keep the record for calendar. Now comes the concept of pole star, which can be also called as Dhruv Tara. This pole star is present in the northern hemisphere. It has its fixed position as you can see in the image. This is because it lies along the axis of rotation of the earth. Because of this special feature, this star has been useful to the travelers also. You can see the axis of rotation is there, image is given, and there the pole star location is also given. It also helps in defining the north direction. So along the rotation of the earth, pole star position is there. That's why it is also called as Dhruv Tara. As you can see in the image, we can identify the planets in the night sky. नाइट स्काई में हम क्यों कर सकते हैं? बिकॉज तब सनलाइट नहीं होती है और अंधेरे में हमको कुछ प्लैनेट्स क्लियरली दिखते हैं. एज आई हैड टोल्ड यू अबाउट मॉर्निंग स्टार एंड इवनिंग स्टार वीनस, so same you can see here planets can be identified in the night sky. You can see the earth revolution also around the sun in elliptical orbit. Planets are seen in the night sky. As you can see in the image, planet is closer to us than the stars. That's why planets sometimes appear as the tiny disk and stars appear as points. Stars don't change their position, but planets do change the position as they keep revolving around the sun. मतलब स्टार्स अपनी फिक्स पोजीशन पे रहते हैं और प्लैनेट्स घूमते रहते हैं. वो सन का पूरा चक्कर लगाते हैं इन एन इलेप्टिकल ऑर्बिट. फॉर दिस रीज़न प्लैनेट्स आर ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज वॉन्डरिंग स्टार्स. वॉन्डरिंग मतलब घूमते रहना. यू कैन सी हियर इन द नाइट स्काई. दे अपीयर टू मूव अगेंस्ट द बैकग्राउंड ऑफ स्टेशनरी स्टार्स. मतलब हमको वो ऐसा लगता है कि वो स्टार्स के पीछे घूम रहे हैं. चिल्ड्रन, वी हैव चेंजिंग नाइट स्काई. मीन्स हमारे स्काई में कभी दिन होता है, कभी रात होता है, तो हमको लगता है सन मूव कर रहा है फ्रॉम ईस्ट टू वेस्ट या हमारे स्टार्स मूव कर रहे हैं रात में. बट ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. दिस एवरीथिंग इज़ बिकॉज ऑफ द रोटेशन ऑफ द अर्थ ऑन इट्स एक्सिस एंड रेवोल्यूशन ऑफ अर्थ अराउंड द सन. The earth moves around the sun along the revolution as well as rotation is there. So these two motions of the earth cause that stars appears to rise 4 minutes early every day. It is not rising, but this happens due to the rotation and revolution of the earth. Every 6 months we see different sets of stars. It is also because earth revolves around the sun in 6 months times, moves on the another side of the sun. As you can see in the image, there is movement of the earth in different directions of the sun, right, left or up and down. So for this reason we see whole set of stars in a different way. मतलब हमको अलग स्टार्स का सेट दिखता है बना हुआ 6 महीने के बाद, क्योंकि अर्थ सन के चारों तरफ घूमता है. कभी ऊपर देख सकते ऊपर है, कभी नीचे, कभी राइट या लेफ़्ट. तो इसके कारण हमको स्टार्स का एक अलग ही पैटर्न दिखता है बना हुआ स्काई में. या हमको कोई भी स्टार 4 मिनट जल्दी दिखता है स्काई में एवरी डे. ये भी रोटेशन और रेवोल्यूशन के कारण है जो अर्थ का होता है. सो हियर वी एंड आवर लेसन. Here are the keywords. This you have to write in your science notebook. All 3 keywords properly. Then exercise also I have solved. You can see fill in the blanks are there. Answers are written. All these things you have to write in your science notebook. Fill in the blanks. Then here comes match the following. They are solved properly. Write it down. Then MCQs are also solved. Here D part questions, page number I have written. D1, why do we usually not see the stars during the day? This explanation I have given in the video. So listening and understanding that, you have to write the answer on your own. Question number 2, the answer is on page number 124. Question number 3, the answer lies on page number 124. And question number 4, You have to write on your own. Name the special star in the northern hemisphere. Why has it been useful for travelers? This explanation is done in the video. Then comes the E part. Page numbers I have written. E1 lies on page number 125, answer. E2 page number 126. E3 write 2 points of difference between a planet and a star. This you have to write on your own. E4 answer page 127, and E5 again you have to write it on your own. Few questions you have to do on your own, children, because full chapter explanation is given in the video. Think, understand and then write. It will be appreciated if you write the answers in your own words by understanding the video. 2 parts video I have sent, and then the exercise is solved. Here you can see marking of the answers is also done on page numbers. E1 answer is also marked here. Page numbers previously I have told you. E2 answer, pole star, page number before I had told you. So here the marking is also done for your convenience. E4 answer, here I have cancelled few words and instead of that I have written it. So here ends our last lesson. You have to write all these answers systematically with neat handwriting. Thank you.